Hello and welcome to the Hardison Cochran podcast. On today's episode, Ben Cochran is going to answer another common workers' comp question that he receives at the firm. Today's question is, does workers' comp in North Carolina cover becoming sick with the flu or a similar type of virus in the workplace? Now, Ben Cochran.
In North Carolina, ordinary diseases of life are not covered by workers' compensation. If you're at work and you get sick, such as the flu or even tuberculosis, since those are diseases that you can find in the general population and contract them as easily at a grocery store or any other type of public place, they're not covered by workers' compensation. It is possible, however, that there are some compensable diseases. In order to have a compensable disease, you will have to show that your employment puts you at a greater risk of contracting that disease and that you contracted that disease through a risk incident to your employment. We often see this for individuals such as nurses who are working with patients and get an accidental prick or stick in their finger. They may contract hepatitis or any other type of transmittable disease through that prick. Those diseases would be covered because it was the performing of the job that exposed them to that risk to where they actually contracted the disease.
Listening to this podcast does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and Hardison Cochran attorneys at law. Hardison Cochran does not accept new clients without first obtaining a signed agreement. The information shared in this podcast is for information purposes and should not be intended or taken as legal advice as to yours or anyone else's legal matter. If you have a legal matter, contact an attorney about your specific set of circumstances.